Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News, broadcasting to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, Islamist militants launched 2 rockets from Egypt's Sinai Peninsula towards Israel's southern communities. US President Donald Trump stressed over the weekend that the Islamic Republic of Iran was not living up to the spirit of the nuclear agreement, forcing him to decertify the deal. Turkey announced it has deployed its military in Syria's northwestern province of Idlib, setting up observation positions ahead of a major operation in the area. Islamist militants launched 2 rockets from Egypt's Sinai Peninsula towards Israel's southern communities. One of the rockets exploded in an open area in the southern Eshkol Regional Council, causing no injuries or damage. An Israeli defense official told TV7 that the Islamic State affiliate in the Sinai Peninsula, Wilayat Sinai, was responsible for the attack. The rocket fire came after the extreme Muslim group attacked earlier in the day 6 separate checkpoints of the Egyptian military in the north of the lawless peninsula, killing 6 soldiers and wounding 37 others. According to a statement by the Egyptian military, 24 militants were killed during the course of the attack. The military further stated that it is searching the area for additional terrorists as it continues its battle with the aim of eradicating the Islamic State from Egypt's territory. Now to Washington, where US President Donald Trump stressed over the weekend that the Islamic Republic of Iran was not living up to the spirit of the nuclear agreement that was reached in 2015 with the aim of curbing Tehran's nuclear program in exchange for crippling economic sanctions relief.
Today I am announcing our strategy, along with several major steps we are taking to confront the Iranian regime's hostile actions and to ensure that Iran never, and I mean never, acquires a nuclear weapon. Our policy is based on a clear-eyed assessment of the Iranian dictatorship, its sponsorship of terrorism, and its continuing aggression in the Middle East and all around the world. By its own terms, the Iran deal was supposed to contribute to regional and international peace and security. And yet, while the United States adheres to our commitment under the deal, the Iranian regime continues to fuel conflict, terror, and turmoil throughout the Middle East and beyond. Importantly, Iran is not living up to the spirit of the deal.
President Trump declared that because of Iran's ongoing violations and aggression across the Middle East, his administration will work together with American lawmakers and international powers to assure that the agreement will truly provide the international community with assurances that the Islamic Republic will not be able to pursue nuclear weapons capabilities.
Based on the factual record I have put forward, I am announcing today that we cannot and will not make this certification. We will not continue down a path whose predictable conclusion is more violence, more terror, and the very real threat of Iran's nuclear breakout. That is why I am directing my administration to work closely with Congress and our allies to address the deal's many serious flaws so that the Iranian regime can never threaten the world with nuclear weapons. In the event we are not able to reach a solution working with Congress and our allies, then the agreement will be terminated.
In response to President Trump's decision, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani reassured the international community that the Islamic Republic of Iran will continue to adhere to the nuclear agreement of 2015, so long as it serves Iran's national interests. Rouhani warned, however, that if the agreement would be breached, Tehran will free itself from the restrictions that were imposed on it, emphasizing that it will not agree to revisit the conditions that were reached on the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Actions.
ما نسبت به برجام به عنوان یک معاهده چند جانبه و بین المللی به یک معنا تا زمانی که حقوق ما تأمین می شود، تا زمانی که منافع ما اقتضا می کند، تا زمانی که ما از منافع برجام برخوردار هستیم، در چارچوب منافع ملی و مصالح ملی به برجام احترام می کنیم. اما اگر روزی منافع ما تأمین نشود و طرفهای ما بخواهند تعهدات خودشون رو زیر پا بگذارند، بدانند ایران لحظه‌ای درنگ نخواهد کرد و به اونها پاسخ خواهد داد.
Meanwhile, world powers have voiced their regret at President Trump's decision, stressing that they will continue to uphold the nuclear agreement regardless. Germany, which was one of the P5+1, including Russia, China, France, Britain, and the United States under the Obama administration, declared it would work even harder with other partners to assure that the nuclear deal with Iran will be maintained.
Und deswegen haben wir ein großes Interesse an der Beibehaltung dieser internationalen Geschlossenheit. Wenn ein Land, ein wichtiges Land, die USA, und das deutet sich ja an, da nun zu anderen Schlüssen kommt, dann werden wir uns erst recht bemühen, mit den anderen Partnern diese Geschlossenheit zu bewahren.
While world powers join Germany's dissatisfaction with Washington's decision, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and other regional powers voiced support for President Donald Trump, stressing that the Islamic Republic's nuclear aspirations and aggressive policies across the Middle East must be confronted immediately. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who was one of the staunchest opponents of the nuclear deal, praised Trump's courageous decision, emphasizing an opportunity to fix what he termed as this bad deal.
I congratulate President Trump for his courageous decision today. He boldly confronted Iran's terrorist regime. If the Iran deal is left unchanged, one thing is absolutely certain. In a few years' time, the world's foremost terrorist regime will have an arsenal of nuclear weapons, and that's a tremendous danger for our collective future. President Trump has just created an opportunity to fix this bad deal, to roll back Iran's aggression, and to confront its criminal support of terrorism. That's why Israel embraces this opportunity, and that's why every responsible government and any person concerned with the peace and security of the world should do so as well.
Now, with regard to Israel's northern neighbor, where Turkey announced it has deployed its military in Syria's northwestern province of Idlib, setting up observation positions ahead of what Turkish officials told TV7 will lead to a major operation in the area. The Turkish military emphasized in a statement that its operation will adhere to rules of engagement, which Ankara agreed upon with Russia and Iran. That said, while Turkey continues to deploy more military personnel and armored vehicles to the border with Syria, the Syrian regime of President Bashar Assad warned its northern neighbor that the Turkish invasion of Syria constituted a flagrant aggression, urging them to leave immediately. Ankara rejected the demands by Damascus, emphasizing that the operation in the Syrian district of Idlib, which will be advanced alongside Syrian rebel groups, is part of a deal reached last month with Russia and Iran in Astana, aimed at establishing a de-escalation zone that seeks to reduce fighting between rebel forces and the Syrian government. Thank you for joining us. You can also watch us at TV7IsraelNews.com or at TV7.fi. For more updates from Israel and its region, visit our Facebook page at TV7 Israel News. For any comments, please send your emails to israelnews@tv7.fi. Keep praying for the peace of Israel and the peace of Jerusalem. I'm Yair Pinto. Have a good evening, and we will see you again tomorrow at the same time.
In order to donate to TV7 Israel News, please follow these simple steps. First, press the Donate logo, located at the bottom left side of TV7 Israel News Facebook page, or on the Donate tab at the head of the page. Then insert the amount you'd like to donate, and fill in your credit card information. Just like this. And press Review Donation and continue. After reviewing your donation details, please press Donate to finalize your donation. That's it! Your donation is now complete, and an email with your donation details has been sent to your email address. You can also print your donation receipt by pressing the link here. Thank you for supporting TV7 Israel News.